And we are recording on Tuesday, May 9th, 2023 at 2:46 p.m. Eastern time. Sorry, everybody. We had some technical difficulties because Zoom's a piece of shit, and that's about it. If you guys want to support the podcast, click the little red button. That's locals. Or if you want to go in the description, support the podcast, buy some merch, go to the fucking merch store and buy some merch. We got Mr. Robbie Moroney, not Moroney, Moroney. Moroney. Am I doing it right?
Marooney, that's it. That's
Moroney.
it.
Fuck yeah.
It does
Um,
read differently, but
It does. So you were asking beforehand, like, what type of gaming do I do? And well, right now I'm doing a very weird kind of gaming. You ever heard of the game Teardown?
Teardown, I have not.
It's just like it's kind of like Minecraft. It's just like a almost like a destruction simulator. Like you just find like it's pretty cool. You know, like a building, you can light it on fire and it will like collapse and like a unique. There's no like animations. It's all unique, like crashing. It's kind of like a physics simulator.
Cool.
And
I have never heard of it.
so because I have OCD, like literal clinical OCD, like diagnosed OCD, I started doing this thing where like you can only blow up so much shit on the map before the game starts to slow down because it's not optimized at all. So like let's say I blow up a car or I blow up a couple cars and they're all burning and shit. That takes up a lot of processing power so that you start to lose frames. And I downloaded a mod where it's just a vacuum. And it doesn't matter what you put in the vacuum, it's fine. It can suck up anything. It can suck up whole cars. It can suck up people. It's whatever. But what it does is it removes these variables from the map, and then you get frame rates back. So I've been going into like I started with like a really small map. It was just like a little house, and I took like a minigun to it and just mowed it down. And then I took a
What
vacuum.
it done with a
Yeah,
minigun.
yeah, just down to the foundation. And then I took a vacuum and like cleaned it all up. And I was like, oh, and then like I took a flamethrower and like burned the lawn and like blew up the dirt down to the base of the level where it was just like a concrete square. And I was like, that was kind of enjoyable. It was kind of satisfying. And I just started working my way up to bigger and bigger maps. And finally, like a week ago, I started a map of the original World Trade Center. And it's a 1-to-1. And it looks really bad. It's a 1-to-1 scale. So it's fucking enormous. And it's taken about a week of 5 hours a night. But I've just been
Five
using it.
hours a night?
Oh, dude, we're like 30 hours into this thing.
God
And
damn.
people have been joining the chat and being like, "Are you still doing the fucking World Trade Center thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, get out of here." And I've just been mowing down the building floor by floor, vacuuming it up. So a very long answer to your question of what type of gaming I do. Nothing normal. Nothing
Not
normal at
anything
all.
that stimulates you.
No.
I think I've actually seen you play that game, and I'm
Oh
just like,
God.
what is
Yeah.
this? But the fact that you said you've OCD kind of makes a lot more sense to
Oh,
how you
dude,
can like.
it's like so I can't explain like how satisfying it is. I'm like, oh, this is it feels right. It's cathartic. I
You
feel
know what I felt like when I was watching it? Do you ever see those videos where there's like someone power washing just a manky floor and it's all dirty? Then they power wash it and it's clean, and you're like, that is
that,
weirdly satisfying to
that's what I
watch.
get out of this though. I just
Yeah,
I don't
that's what I kind of related it to. I was like,
yeah,
that is
but
interesting.
that's how I feel when I do it. Like I don't blow it up. I mean, I erase the level. The entire every last square I go in down to the base level. And I just do that and people have just kind of been watching. They're like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "This is satisfying." But yeah, I don't know. I saw what are you playing right now?
Right now, I am playing Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov. Oh
I've
my
had
god, that game's so tough. So
I,
tough.
my friends have played it and they said if I ever play it with them, they'll kill me in real life because they said they said I have
Sound.
they said I don't have a brain for it. I don't know shit. What is it about? I don't know shit about it.
It's basically a military sim survival game. It's essentially like unlike COD where you drop in, you just want to kill everybody. Here you
Yeah.
want to drop in, you want to find the best loot you can and get out of there. And that's what it is. Like you can play it like a rat, just get in there, tactically crawl around the gaff and stuff. Like it's really realistic in how the guns work, your movement. You have to eat food and drink water to make sure that your guy doesn't dehydrate. And if he does, there's an effect to that. Like it's so in depth. It's just very tough but very rewarding. You know what I mean?
Isn't it what little I do know about? Isn't it don't you get like one life? Like that's
That's
it.
it, yeah.
Okay,
if you go into a raid and you die, the raid's over
that's
for you.
it.
You're out of there. Like, see, oh, that's what's so rewarding about it. Like, you could find something and be like, this is worth 500,000. Like, I'm making money out of this. Now I
Yeah,
just gotta get from where I am now to Exfil. And on your way over, you might just get one shot by someone, and then
just and then
it's
that's it.
over. It's gone.
I could see where that's rewarding. I could see
Oh,
where it's
it's
like because if you get out of it, if you survive, that's got to be a fucking dopamine rush.
big time, big time. Even when you die, it's kind of like it's annoying, but at the same time, it's like,
You're like, oh,
damn, yeah, you look, it was so close. It's like a gambler. That's what we're literally,
yeah,
a gambler. Gamblers
yeah,
are, they don't want to win, they want that near win because it
yeah,
gives them most release of chemicals.
yeah.
That's where the excitement comes in. It's kind of
Oh,
like that.
oh,
Like,
that's
when you get good loot, it's a gamble, right? Like, it's like,
it's
will I
got to
get out of
make
here?
you.
Won't I? Oh,
It's
it's
got to
so
make
good.
you question it though, right? If you come across really good loot, and I'm sitting really low in my chair, it's got to make you like kind of double take shit, right? If you see a really good loot, I would imagine you're probably like, this is too good. Am I about to get
I
shot in the
have
fucking
not
head?
found anything too good yet. I found that it's an armor repair kit, it's called, but it sells for like 700 or 800K on the market. And I was like, oh yes, I have like 3K in my bank or something. I'm like, what am I gonna
But what
take
is
this? And like,
but what is that? How does so what is that? How does that translate to in the game? Like, what can you do with it? So if you find something worth like 800K, what do you realistically like? What can you do with it in the game?
so this thing in particular, the armor repair kit, you're a soldier, so you have armor. You get kitted out with an armor or armor vest or whatever. That takes damage after a while, and you have to heal it. Normally, you heal it by going to a trader, and then you pay. It's normally extortionate enough. They want like 50 to 100K or something every time you do it. So what people do is they'll buy this armor repair kit. It has like 1,200 hit points. Then it can repair for you, right? So instead of going to the trader 50 times and spending 50K every time, you'll buy this one armor repair kit that'll heal you up. So you can find out randomly. I think to sell it to a trader, you might get like 100K. You sell it on the market to other people and you get 700 or 800K. Like, it depends on the day. But when you find one of them, like it's like 10 kilos or something. It weighs your character down and everything. You know what I mean?
But what can you do with the 800K?
So you buy other equipment, right?
Okay,
Like you guns, armor, grenades, ammo.
and
It's
none of
like
that
ammo
matters if
is
you
like the
get
big
killed
thing.
though. None of that matters if you, it's
Exactly.
all erased. Okay. Oh fuck.
Well, the stuff you bring into the raid with you, right? So like if you bring in, I don't know, if you're going on a mad crackhead run and you bring your best armor and your best helmet, like your level 5 and level 6 shit, and then you die with it, you can get insurance on your stuff. But if a real player takes your stuff and they get out with it, insurance doesn't matter. So
Done.
like you got to be lucky, and like you might insure your shit and then you get killed by AI and then
Yeah.
nobody lose your body. The next day you'll get like some of your stuff back, you know.
Okay. Do you
Whereas
get to
the ammo
control?
is
Do you get
is important.
do you get to control if you play with AI or with other people?
No, there's always AI. It's like, so in the game, there's a couple of factions, but how the game works is you have scavs and you have PMCs. PMCs is like your main character. They're either USEC or Bear, American or Russian, and they're the guy that you like gear up. You'll bring them into a raid. You'll pick where you want to go. You'll go raid. You go raid, and that's all the loot that you put on him. Yeah. So if you have good guns, good armor, you throw all that shit on him, depending on how successful you want to beat your raid. Then you have scavengers. They're just random loot. So it's like every 30 minutes, I think, you can do a scav run. It gives you completely random loot. And like sometimes the stuff you get spawned into your scav is like insane.
Hmm.
The other day, one of the lads got a key card and it was like 4 million or something that he sold it for. It's just a
Jesus.
random spawn. You know what I mean? It's like instant dopamine hit the minute you open inventory. Uh,
So if
yeah.
I started playing it, because I've had people say I need to play it, and I fear it's a black hole I'll never return from, and
You
that
sink hours into it. Yeah.
well, I'm a very addictive personality and like clinical OCD. So that's something I'm like I kind of look at it like someone might look at like a heroin needle. I'm like it's got to feel good, but I also know that that's the end of my life as I know it.
I'm telling you, you play it and you go there, it's
I'm gonna look it
addictive.
up.
It's
I'm gonna look it
so
up.
addictive. Like
But
I'm a COD player, right? Like I've been playing
yeah,
COD for like years, and even that's what I started doing streaming and stuff on was COD. it's so much more rewarding and it's so much more difficult and in depth. And I find that okay, so when I play Call of Duty, I used to play solos the whole time.
Yeah.
Most people hate solos because it is soul destroying, but I loved it for that reason. And
Yeah.
Tarkov really hits that kind of bit
Okay.
for me
Well, then
because
that
I've
I
had a
might
few.
like it then.
Oh, it's terrible. I think
I
you
might
would.
like. I love honestly, man. Like the most. I I like a Sandstorm Insurgency or like a Grand Theft Auto 5 online where it's like me and a friend. That's
Mm-hmm.
fun. Getting a pickup truck with a fucking 50 cal in it and just ride around the city and just go
Causing
ham.
wreck.
Yeah, that's kind of fun, stupid, right? You're just blowing up cop car. Like I like that. If I'm playing with other people, yeah, I kind of want to do just turn my brain off and get retarded. But if I'm playing like a solo campaign, like a Far Cry or Just Cause or Hitman, yeah, I love going into it like by myself and just going as slow and as methodical. Yeah, loot everything.
You're in
Like,
control of it all, right? You control the
yeah,
pace.
upgrade everything and just play it how I want. And that's, yeah, some people think it's boring. I think solo shit's like the most rewarding, most fulfilling thing.
I normally play solo in multiplayer, so I'm constantly getting. I'm extremely competitive, like unbelievably competitive. I need that kind of ha, you got shit on type of thing,
Yeah, fuck you.
or I need someone to be so good that they destroy me, and I'm like, okay, so that's where I need to aim at. That's where I
Yeah,
need to get. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, that's why I like solos too. Is how painful it is when you come up against good people.
yeah.
Did you ever play Metal Gear Solid?
No.
Very stealthy, or maybe Splinter Cell. Tarkov feels kind of like that, and
Okay.
there's going to be moments where you have shots and you can take shots on people, but it just makes more sense
To
not
not.
to. Like if you've got a bag and your bag is worth 1 million with all the loot you found, do you really want to shoot this fellow 100 meters away? Like yes, you get a kill, but is it actually worth it? Whereas the opposite's true in Call of Duty. You see someone 20 miles away, you're just unloading your whole
Gotcha, yeah.
mag on them. Like
Do
it's
you ever play Sniper Elite?
yes,
Yeah.
Super
Okay,
Elite was good.
so kind
They
of
had
like
the
that.
slow motion bullets, didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So kind of like that. You're like 2 hours into a map and you've gone undetected and you're getting little short kills. And then you see like a Nazi general like 400 meters away on a balcony. And you're looking at it and you're like looking at the wind and you're like, if I miss, I've fucked this entire map.
Yeah. Is
But
it worth it? It's like, is it
but then
worth
there's
it?
that you're just kind of like, fuck it. And then there's no feeling when it goes think like through the eye and they fall to a bush and no one finds their body. And you're like, fuck yeah. Like
So
that's
cool.
that
The
is the
animations in that game was actually some
yeah.
of the most amazing stuff I've
Oh
seen at
yeah,
the time.
they're disgusting. They're like Mortal Kombat level. Yeah.
So good. But
Yeah.
that's similar to Tarkov. Like you have to have that kind of moment of is it worth it? Like you're going to be
Uh,
weighing things up. Most maps, I think the longest a map lasted like 40 or 50 minutes. So
okay.
that's how much time you have in the game. Some people will go in, they'll speed run it 5 minutes, they're in and they're out. Other people will just crawl around
Yeah.
until there's like 15 seconds left and they're leaving the area, because they're
Yeah.
scavenging everybody. So good though.
So I should download it.
I mean, I
I'm
would.
gonna
You are going to
I'm
lose a lot of time in it, and you're probably going to hate it and love it at the exact same time. But it's just
well
like the
I
learning curve is so steep. It's so steep, but it's worth it. It's rewarding.
all right. Well, so for everybody listening, you and I were gonna do like a shared gaming stream last night, and then I backed out because I'm a pussy, and I was like, well, I've never done a gaming stream with anyone. Like my friends might hop on, but like I was like, I've never talked to this guy, and I was like, well, fuck it, we'll just shoot the shit on the podcast, just so it's like, at least now I'm fine. Now I'm like, let's do the gaming stream. I just need to like,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I need to like connect with like who you are. Um, so if I download, would that be something you want to play with me, or would that be something where like my like newbie amateur bullshit, and then your competitive nature, would you be like, fuck this guy?
Okay, let's just put this straight. I've got like less than 200 hours in Tarkov. I am a complete noob. I'm just not
200
as
is
bad as I was. But
mine,
yeah,
which
of course I play. I play with anyone. It'll be fun. Like I can teach you. That's
dude,
what the
I'll
hardest part for me was like it's such a
learning.
steep learning curve to learn about everything in it. There's so much to it.
I'll
I think it'll
download
be
it,
fun.
dude.
Good
I'll
crack.
download it if you teach me how to play.
I would. Yeah. There's 3 packs to it. There's like the first pack is like I don't know what it is in dollars, like €40.
That's fine. Yeah,
Standard pack. I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's
what.
worth getting that one first. But there's perks to the different packages.
Which
I
ones
got
do
the
you have?
basic one to start with, and then after like I think it was day 4, I was like, okay, I gotta upgrade. I gotta upgrade. It's like 120 for like
Oh,
the
fuck.
top package, but it gives you 3 times the inventory space in your
All right, well
stash.
then I'll do that. I'll just go big.
Oh, it is worth it. You don't know how much loot you just end up having, just like
Okay. All right. All
your
right.
inventory's full.
I'll do it if you'll teach me and not stab me in the back and kill me.
Who do you think I am? What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know. It's if it's this competitive, let me put it
Uh,
this way.
it ain't like that. It ain't like that. It's not like there's no
Let me put it this way.
leaderboards or anything like that.
Let me put it this way. I would shoot my best friend in the back of the head if we were playing this game. Like, I, I would 100%. I would if it
Give me a
was
second there. I need to make a note here. Don't tell
don't
Tommy you've got an armor repair kit.
yeah, no, don't. No, if it's I mean if it's this balls to the wall competitive and it's one and out, yeah, I'd shoot my friend. It depends. Now have much trust? Have we helped each other? We're moving and covering, then I won't do it. But
you can shoot you as a friend. You can, yeah.
we were
I've
playing
accidentally done it just by like, cause it's so intense. It's like if there's a gunfight going on and your buddy's to the left and he moves forward and you don't see him and you're looking
line
to
of
the
sight.
right and
Yeah.
then you look left, you might shoot him by accident.
The
Like
fucking
it's
we were playing insurgency last week and I had a fucking 50 cal and I was just like on like a ledge and I was staring at some doorway waiting for guys to run out. And my buddy ran right in front of my crosshairs as I pulled. I mean, he just blew his head off like a fucking watermelon. And he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what the fuck?"
you run across it. Yeah.
I fucking blew him to pieces. Yeah, no, I'll download it, man. This, I'll
Be
download it.
prepared. You're gonna sink hours into it. It's so fun.
I've
It's
spent
so fun.
I've spent probably 50 hours of the last week destroying sidewalks with a minigun, dude. All right.
Out there hoovering the gaps.
Right. All right. I've taken down the World Trade Center, the Empire State Building. Listen, I'm a fucking vacuuming machine. But here's the thing is so with teardown is like so I've developed all my different tactics. Like some guns are too strong, they blow shit up and they throw it everywhere and it freezes the game. I use a gun that's just the right amount of strength that it actually destroys the particles so you don't even need to vacuum them. But here's the thing is like I've been scaling up level after level. How much can I take down? This is the biggest map. Once I do this, I'm done with teardown. So like
So
I
what
need
do you do
another
then?
another game. No, I know how my brain works. There is no going back. Like the first thing I did took like an hour. Then I did one that took like 3 hours. And then I did one that took like 6 hours. This one's taken
Damn.
probably close to 50. And
Damn.
there's nothing left. Like I know I've been looking on teardown mods for like bigger map. There's nothing. So this is the end of the game for me. So I know myself. I'm insane. I know I need something else to sink my teeth into. So no, I'll download Tarkov tonight. Um, yeah, I'm
Worth it,
done.
definitely worth it. It's in beta, like it's
I don't give a
even
shit.
wild to say it's still in beta. It's in beta for like 12 years or something, but
Have you ever played
oh,
you ever played
so
Ground
good.
Branch?
I have not. I don't think I've heard of it.
Ground Branch is like it's still in beta. There's no like competitive. There's no like good. You should Google it. It's probably the most realistic like shooter I've ever played.
Premier Tactical FPS.
I mean, the amount of like modifications you can do to weapons and the accuracy it's batshit insane. It really is like the best shooting simulator. Probably has the best sound I've ever heard in a video game. Like
Really?
like noticeable. Like that's not something I normally look for. But if you play it, you're just like, this is like it's crisp. Like it's sexy. You're like, what the fuck is this? And
Tarkov has a very in-depth weapon system also.
yeah,
Like so in-depth.
yeah. Well, the problem with Ground Branch is like there's nothing really to do with it. They still haven't fleshed it out completely. So it's like terrorist hunt with AI. There's no real like matchmaking. There's no real so it's kind of gay. Um yeah, have you played Ready or Not?
No.
So it's like a SWAT game. That one's also still in beta. I think it's pretty controversial. I think they're trying to make like a school shooting level where you're the cops, not the shooter. Um someone will make
Thanks
a
for the
mod.
clarification there.
Someone will make a mod for it, dude.
It's not that. Not
Yeah.
that.
No, dude, I'm gonna get Tarkov. I'm down to try
Whether
it.
or not. I've actually seen the name of that game a couple of times. I'm very kind of picky with games. Like, because I play games all day,
Hmm.
when I finish, I don't normally play another game. So I want to make sure the game I'm playing, I kind of enjoy. And like that, I
Yeah.
played Warzone for easy over 10,000 hours in that
Yeah.
game. And then I often actually looked at Tarkov and people playing it. I'm like, how do you play this game? Anytime I tune in, you're there lying in the floor, or
Yeah.
you're looting, or you're sorting your inventory. Like
Yeah.
you could spend 15 minutes sorting your inventory, and then you have to do Tetris to make it all fit in there and shit. And I'm like, I don't get this game at all. I really don't get it. And then I actually got shadow banned on Warzone. Such a flawed system. So I couldn't do anything. I couldn't create content. I
Huh?
couldn't jump on and even I couldn't do anything. I was shadow banned. So like, so bad. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, I built a community. The whole community is built on Warzone. What do you do? I was like, I'm just gonna have to try Tarkov because Rumble is very forgiving. Like the discoverability on Rumble is good, right? Like, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what you play, you're going to have people come in and watch, which
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Whereas the kind of like my whole community was built on Warzone. It's like there's a feeling of like pressure there. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna try Tarkov. I'm gonna do it. Downloaded it, jumped in. I was like, I don't know about this. And then as I started playing, I'm like, wait a second, this is actually really rewarding. Like
Fuck yeah.
I'm so scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so scared. Like it's you get so zoned in, you're locked in the zone. And next thing, bang, you get shot and it's you're just jump scare. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's so
No, no, dude,
intense. Like,
that
oh,
it's rewarding as fuck. I
oh.
mean, it's rewarding as fuck. It's like I mean, I remember I'd always used to see Hitman and like people playing it. I'm like, that looks so fucking miserable. You get like one gun, you get like 12 bullets, and you get like a knife. And I'm like, that's what? Like, I want Grand Theft Auto. I want a fucking minigun.
Yeah,
And
I want constant stimulation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I want that cheap fucking, I want that crack cocaine. And then I started playing Hitman in like 2019. And now I love it. I'll go in and I'll spend 2 hours on a map and you're just moving. It's like line of sight. You're watching for security cameras. You're picking doors. You're changing shit. Because it's when you finally get the guy in like the 5 second window when no one's around and you just like break his neck and like push him into a river. Like that shit is so reward. And you'll be 2 hours into it and then you'll fuck it up or something. And it's
And
like,
there's pain with that, right?
oh yeah. Or and then you're in a shoot. The entire thing goes south. You're in like a shootout. If you get shot twice, like you're dead. It's not Grand Theft Auto where you can take an entire clip to the mouth and like you're fine. It
Yeah.
That shit is rewarding. So yeah, man. I mean, I'm down to try it. I might
Very similar.
I might
It'll be a
lose
lot of
my
fun.
life in it. I might go insane. But I game
Oh,
for.
we're both gonna lose our lives and
I'm
all of
fine
our
with that.
stuff, and
I'm
probably good stuff too. But
I'm fine
that's
with that.
one of that.
I'm fine with making that commitment. Well, I play for several hours a night anyway, man. That's why I started the gaming channel. Is like I started the podcast in December 2019 and like I'll do one or two episodes a day, right? And then I do like prep for episodes. If it's an author, I gotta like read the book or I gotta research whoever. But then in the evening I'm finished and like I need a way to unwind. And for me, it's always just been video games. I just put my feet up and just go do something stupid. And
Mhm.
I'd be doing it for like 4 or 5 hours a night. And I'd be having so much fun. And then it dawned on me like a year ago. I was like, I produce content. I do podcasts. I do like 2, 3 hours of podcasts a day. I was like, I'm leaving like 7 hours of content a day, just not utilizing it,
On the table.
more
Yeah.
than half of it. And I was like, well, this is, and I had an Xbox, and then a friend sent me a gaming PC. He was like, join the master race.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. It's like one of my best friends. He was like, I was just because he kept bullying me. He's like, stop playing Xbox, pussy. And I was like, I don't have a gaming PC. And I was like, I was kind of fucked up one night and I texted him. I was like, send me a gaming PC and like I'll throw out my Xbox. And like a week later, a fucking box showed up at my door and I was like, no fucking way. And
Sick.
yeah. And so I've been doing that since last January. And I started like screen recording it and I didn't put any effort into it because I put so much effort into the podcast, right? There's a
Mhm.
good camera, good backdrop and like microphone. And I didn't give a fuck about the gaming channel. It was just this bastard child I had. It was shit. The audio was bad. It was echoing. It was, and I finally took it over to Rumble in like February and just slowly started actually kind of upgrading it and started doing it live, like live chats, then start tying it in with my friends. It's become like probably my favorite part of my day is
Cool. Really
yeah.
cool.
I love the interviews. I love the podcast. I love fucking talking to doctors and shit. Like that's great. But I also love at the end of the night, there's like a certain air of like I have to show up to the podcast in like a certain professional manner.
Mm-hmm.
You have to act like you care at least. You have to try to put out something. The gaming channel is just like just sit down and it's just like I mean, who knows? Am I wearing pants? Like right? And it's so fun. It's so unholy. And yeah, I don't know how we got on or why I'm talking about this. Point is I sink hours in
Getting
every
set up
night.
and gaming. Yeah.
So to me, it's like it's not now I stop looking at it as like a fun thing I'm doing. And well, now it's responsible for like 30% of the views I get on my Rumble channel. And
Damn.
and my podcast is my business. It's literally it's legally a business. And I'm like, this is now part of work. So I gotta start investing some money in it. So I've got like
Worth it.
multiple monitors around me now. I feel like I'm in a fucking
Worth it.
spaceship when I got in there. Yeah. Um, I bought I bought an 86-inch TV and I game on that
How
now.
big?
86 inches, dude. It's retarded.
What?
It is retarded. Yeah.
There's no
Like,
way you play shooting games on that thing.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here,
You'd have like 20 frames or something, just like
no, I get like 120 FPS on it.
no, but what's the refresh rate of the screen?
120 hertz.
The 86 inch is 120
I
hertz.
I got it on Black Friday.
Holy shit.
It was supposed to be like a $5,000 TV, and I got it for like $800. And I was like,
120 hertz 86 inch. That is
yeah,
insane.
4K. Yeah,
Damn.
it's fucking nuts.
You know what? I take it back. You're probably not like that. You're just like
Great. You can never go back to dude. Play World of Warships on that shit. You
that if
can
you get
never go back.
whoa, thinking about if you play Tarkov on that and you get flashbangs, you might end up blind.
Oh, dude, when we get flashed on fucking Insurgency, you can see it on the gaming stream. My whole face turns white because I've got the camera on me, and I'll be like, the flashbang will go off, and I'll be like,
just
like
whitewashed out.
no, the whole screen lights up, or like my camera lights up. Um, let's see. No, you're good. Oh yeah, no, you're out. You're unfocused. Doesn't matter.
Blurred. Let me fix this.
We got. I don't know. It should just refocus.
Glass work, no?
Hold it closer. I don't know.
I don't know either. It never does this.
I've had it happen before. I don't really know what to do, so it kind of refocuses back up, move forward. I don't know.
Hey.
So there's over my there's the gaming PC. Right there is the streaming PC. It's like a little box.
You know what? That's cable management I can respect.
Oh, it's bastardized, man. I know.
That's perfect. I hate seeing pictures and everyone's cables are just perfectly organized and nothing's out of place. Oh,
I'm like, you're not a real human.
Yeah, this shit doesn't happen. That's just for the photo. Come on, what
that's
the
fuck? That's for people that are like, this is my cable manage. I'm like, listen, I've shoved it all into one corner of the room. I think that's management. That's management to me, right? I don't go into that corner. So you got the gaming PC, the streaming PC, and then you can kind of see it. Here's the TV. I mean, it goes.
No, I thought that was a wall. It
no,
basically is. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's that's the TV. It's fucking enormous. Dude.
That is actually massive.
Yeah, and then there's the gaming setup. Like
oh, that monitor looks, is that a G7?
No. It's like a knockoff version. It's a shitty knockoff version. It's like a Chinese one. It was like a fifth of the price. But I just use that to monitor Discord, OBS, and like the chat. And then I have another monitor right there just because, and you can't really see it. There's the microphone, and then there's like a giant like leather chair right there.
Lazy boy in there.
Yeah, dude. Dude,
Dang.
it's full on recliner, man. Like automated, like press the button and
When you
just
said you wanted to chill after your podcast from work on gaming, you really meant it. I'm not
I'm
just
not
in there
fucking
like,
around, man.
yeah.
Dude, that thing is I get into that thing and I feel like I'm getting into a spaceship. When I sit down into there and
Insane.
press all the buttons and all the neon lights come on and shit, I feel like I get into a spaceship. And yeah, it's like I'm getting views on that. And Rumble doesn't give a shit where the views come from. They don't care if it's with a doctor or with me playing Hitman talking about my balls. Views are views. So yeah. Um, yeah, man. I'm
Do you
down to
put
do it.
content out from it, like any funny clips written from your gaming? Do you put them out, or just
I need to start doing that because there are funny clips that I'll upload to like Twitter or something and be like, come watch the gaming stream or something. But I need to probably make a clips channel because no one's gonna sit through a 7 hour stream just to find something. Whoops, just to find something funny. Um, hold on.
this is it? From what I've seen, the best way, like most very, a lot of the big streamers at the moment are the ones that rapidly got big. Started off on like TikTok and stuff like this, like short form content, and then once they built up like a base there through the short form, because short form content you could get thousands and thousands
Yeah,
of eyes. Like you can get 100,000 people watch one little clip, like, and then they push them over to the streaming website, whatever it may be, because streaming has that problem, right? Of there's moments in streaming or within the whole stream where you're just sitting there or
yeah,
nothing's being
doing
said or it's
nothing.
a boring moment or you just have no interest whatsoever in it.
Yeah,
Whereas short form content, it's always there, right? If you'd see a clip and you're like, yeah, this is good, you'd watch it. I don't like that. You swipe to the next one, like, and it's a quick hit,
yeah,
20-30 seconds.
yeah.
But they normally have like a successful short form content that then drives more people over to the live. I think Rumble are actually working on short form content thing as well, right?
I think so. Yeah, I need a.
Vertical vids. So.
I'm still very much so trying to like figure it out. So like I brought the gaming channel over from YouTube because I was banned from YouTube for my podcast in 2021. Yeah, no, they fucking hate me. And so I started the gaming channel there. And it took like 200 episodes on YouTube for the gaming channel to break 4,000 views total. Now I get like 3,000 views an episode.
Yeah.
So, well, because so my podcast, a lot of people watch a lot. I mean, enough people watch it, not enough. I wish more people did, but people watch my podcast. For, I'm fucking angry at everybody. I'm like, not enough at all, but enough people do watch for the interviews because I interview just people from all walks of life and shit. And so that's got about 17,000 subscribers. So what I've been doing is I've been streaming the video games to it on that channel at night, and then I unlist them after that because I don't want to like clog up the homepage. But I've been doing that just to tap into that subscriber kind of base already.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's helped there. And I don't want to start a new channel, but I think I probably will if I want to start uploading like clips and stuff. Um, yeah, I probably should do that.
I'd probably keep them on the same channel, honestly. Or are we
Yeah.
talking like Rumble or YouTube?
Bro, I'm banned from YouTube.
Oh, you're actually banned still. Okay. Yeah,
No, no, straight up like not allowed on. Like I'm done. They can't.
it's
I
so
can't get.
wild. It's so wild. So wild.
YouTube's a bunch of dirty
I'd
cum.
probably keep it all in the same place,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think that's probably the move is to just throw everything at the wall and see what
Because
sticks.
best thing then would be like in time, because Rumble's constantly evolving, updating. I'd imagine there'll be like categories. So like when they bring up vertical vids, they're going to have to be like a short kind of
Yeah,
tab, like live, short, and long form. I think would be amazing. So
yeah,
then when that's something like that does come, your shit's already there, ready to
that's a good
be.
point. Yeah, I
Like if
think
you
that
make another channel, it's another channel you have to be
keep
watching
moving
over, and
and
so like it's
promoting
it's
and
you're like
growing.
adding more onto your shit. Like
Yeah, yeah, it's probably better to keep it all under the umbrella of my podcast, and then because I don't care if it's not like I'm hiding the gaming stream. I don't give a shit. It's just I don't want people to come to my podcast and they're looking for an interview with whatever of some marine or a doctor or whatever the fuck or an author, and then thrown in between is like a 9 hour stream of me talking about my dick. Like that doesn't jive well, right? Like we were trying to convince a chick the other night. She thinks Henry Cavill's the hottest guy in the world, Superman. And we were like, well, what would you? And I don't disagree with her. He's a good looking cat. And we were just like, well, like, what would you do to sleep with him? She's like, well, I don't know. And it finally got out where we like convinced her. We're like, would you let Henry Cavill shit on you? And this was like a 4 hour conversation, man. And like
4 hours.
oh, dude, like 4 hours of us going into like all the intricacies of like how he would shit on her, where it would happen. I can't necessarily have that next to an interview with like a former Air Force general, you know? Like it doesn't, it kind of clashes. Not that I give a fuck. The Air Force general might not come back on if there's, you know what I mean? So there is like a
You make a good point. You make a good point.
I'm not for it. I wish it was all out there, but I have
Mm.
to make like the tactical, strategic decision. Like Tarkov, I get one podcast, I have one life. If you lose a guest, you never get that guest back. If you
It's
burn
true.
your relationship with them, like you asked before this, when you and I were just chatting, you were like, "Are we live?" And I was like, "No." And you're like, "Well, you never know." And that's the thing
Mm.
is you don't know. So like all I have is my reputation. So I have to show up. I got to be ready. I can't be tired or hungover, but I can't fuck them. You can't do ambush journalism. You can't do I got you moments. You can't edit it, right? So all you have is your reputation. And if you get a big guest and you burn them, they're never coming back on. And they might even advise their colleagues to not.
Yes, people will hear about it.
So, and then but the opposite's true as well. The the more professional you act, and you just you are who you say you are. You don't go behind their back. You don't foment drama. They'll keep coming back on, and more often than not, they'll get you a guest without you even asking. They'll be like, by the way, do you want to interview my friend? And you'll be like, oh, absolutely. So because of that, I do have to walk like a fine line of I want to monetize the gaming. I don't want to leave that content on the table. However, I also can't have an episode of me talking about would I die if I got fucked by a horse next to like a guy doing cancer research.
That's
You know?
probably not the name of the thing either, right? Like I'd
Well,
imagine someone would
it gets
have to like.
close. No, it gets close. I
Because
mean, I think one of the recent episodes was like, should I put fire ants in my urethra? And like, right? So
I hope
like,
the answer was no.
well, the answer was no, but it came down to would you do it for world peace? And some people were like, yeah, I think I would. And yeah, so I can't put that next to an interview with someone who's running like a homeless shelter, right? So like, or if they're telling like a very sincere near death experience story that's very emotional, I
Yeah.
can't follow that up with how much money would I have to pay you to let Lizzo shit in your eyes, you
It's
know? So
these are some
listen,
random ass questions. Oh,
I think these are the most important questions of our generation. Who else is asking them? I challenge you.
Tommy's out here with the questions nobody's asking.
Listen,
Okay.
we're here. Hold on, the boom's fucked up. We're here doing journalism that other people are too scared to do. Where did COVID come from? Was 9/11 an inside job? Would you let Lizzo shit in your ears for $1,000? Like, these are the hard hitting questions that people are afraid to ask. But
I wonder what I was thinking of. Like, I think on YouTube it would make a like on let's just say you have a for example, I'm a Call of Duty content creator. I create
yeah,
content on Call of Duty. When I swap to Tarkov, immediately I'm going to lose people, right? Like some people won't click it or whatever. But on Rumble, I feel like whatever you upload, like
oh
I
yeah,
don't think it has a negative
no,
to it,
not at
which
all.
is like so good.
Yeah,
I think you're unapologetically you anyway. I don't
yeah.
know. I'm actually thinking about it, like, what would I do? Would I
I don't
make
give.
another channel forward and just throw it all up there?
No,
I think like if it's out there anyway, and I don't think you're trying to hide it,
that's the thing. Is there's no
as long
hiding.
as it's not a big massive horse dick as your thumbnail. I don't know if it
Yeah,
should
no.
be.
I mean, there are certain levels of like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit on there and like say racial slurs or like show nudity or something, right? But at the same time, I'm not trying to hide it, because I've had guests say, hey, like I watched one of your episodes, one of your other pot. Could you maybe explain that to me? And it might be something like this, where someone might say, hey, maybe it's like a professional, whatever, an engineer. He might say, like, hey, I watched that episode with Moroney and you guys were talking about horsecocks. And I am sincere when I say every episode to me is compartmentalized. Having you on does not reflect on any other guest, and having any other guest does not reflect on you. I am a 32-year-old guy. I'm going to have people on and we're going to shoot the shit, right? Right now, we're both just talking about whatever, Tarkov and Hitman and running around Grand Theft Auto with a minigun. Or I can have a very sincere conversation about, people who are like raising money to help fight human trafficking in San Diego. And I can have that conversation. I just, I explained to them, I'm like, I can't convince you to stay on the show, but what I can tell you is that the episodes are separated and it's just what they are. And 99 out of 100 people respect that and they go, that's fine. It's so because of that, I'm not trying to like hide the gaming stream. It's not like people find it. I'm like, oh fuck, here's a scandal. It's more so of like, I don't want to put it like so this episode is just the title is just locals gaming, right? So that's fine. It's a little more overt if I'm like, yeah, like how much like would you gangbang a bunch of silverback gorillas on camera if it meant that you never had to work again? And if you make that the thumbnail, that's maybe a little more offensive to somebody that wants to come on and talk about woodworking. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. It does.
Yeah.
It
And
does.
it's a very fun and it all comes back to this is when people ask what my logic is. I go, well, I look at the biggest podcaster in the world, Joe Rogan, who can sit down with, say, Bernie Sanders, and then the next day do an episode where he's clearly on mushrooms and they're talking about pussy for 3 hours. I'm like, if that works, clearly the only thing people care about is exposure. If a channel is that big, you don't give a fuck what that person's talking about. You just want your hour on there to push your thing. So that's kind of I'm like, if it works for the biggest channel of all time, it has to work.
I feel like he's very unapologetically him too. Like he's
Yes.
authentically
Well,
him, and
he's
whether
not
whether he's talking shit or whether he's
whether
actually
it's good or bad is
yeah,
another
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but he is who he is. And I think people appreciate that because even the most buttoned up professional guest you have on, if you start to get to know him over a couple episodes, and you guys talk off camera, they're still guys. They kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
they
yeah.
let their guard down and they'll be talking about, they'll come on and be like, dude, I took the biggest fucking shit last night, right? Whatever. And then you're like laughing, and then you're like, all right, we're gonna start recording, and you both turn on the professional. So I think a lot of people are like, they know themselves that they're just people too. And they're
Yeah.
like, I can't not go on this guy's show because if I was there drinking and playing video games, I too would be probably talking about eating Lizzo's ass. Right. So there's a
Eating
certain
Lizzo's,
level of
oh
like
god.
it's disgusting, but there's a certain level of honesty. Um, and what you were saying about like Warzone. So when you have like a Warzone community or Call of Duty, so if you're streaming with that stuff, you said you're hesitant to change games because you might lose viewers.
Yeah.
That's gay. Not on you, on the viewers.
Yeah. It's like okay, so how it works a lot of the time is people either watch someone because they're extremely good
Mm-hmm.
or because they're entertaining.
Yeah.
It's very rare that someone like of course there's going to be people in the middle of the two, but it's generally like why you start watching someone and continue to watch is either they're really good or
Yeah.
they're
Best
entertaining.
ever, or they're funny.
And the problem is if you have people who watch you because you're really good, they're watching for that game
Yeah.
and they're watching for you being really good at that game. If you go to another game, they don't really care. They're
Mm.
interested in this game, right? And that's kind of where it is. Like the more people you have that watch for you because you're entertaining or they click with you or whatever, the better and stronger. And obviously, there's like a good percentage of them. But for the most part, and for most people, it's like the other side. Or like I had a lot of people watch. I got a lot of exposure from like one of the biggest Warzone streamers and he'd like
Can,
raid me and all this kind of stuff, and I get
can you
thousands
hear?
of people.
Can you hear that? Some guy's a leaf blower outside.
No,
Is it? You can't.
no, I can't hear
All
it
right,
now.
keep. Okay, sorry. Keep going. Warzone. All right, good.
Leaf
Because
blower.
it's deafening.
He instantly thought of vacuum.
Taking down the World Trade Center. That guy plays tear down. Um,
Yeah. Um, so yeah, like
but
I got a lot
that's
of
why.
exposure and stuff.
Yeah,
Like a lot of those people who started watching me because I was good at the game. I was like really good. Um, and like those people, a lot of the time, I like to say there's like a difference between a viewer and a supporter,
mm,
right?
yeah,
You can watch someone and they might have 1,000 viewers, but then they want to do something that requires engagement or
yeah.
whatever, and it's a tiny percentage. But then you can have supporters and you could have 20 of them. You're like, hey lads, I need your support on this. Here's the link, and you got 20 of them over there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And there's a big difference between the two of them, and that's kind of like looping back is because so many people are built on COD, and COD is very fast paced. It's very crackheady,
Yeah.
like constantly going. I could understand how a lot of people don't want to watch me play Tarkov as well.
Gotcha.
It's like the bipolar opposite, like and it's hard to explain the feeling of those dopamine rushes and endorphins and everything that I get when I extract because you as a viewer are not feeling the same intensity,
Sure.
and that's just kind of what it is.
No, I know. I get that
Does it suck?
entirely.
Yes, it definitely sucks, but it's like part of it.
No, I get that entirely. I mean, on one hand, no, supporters are. I'll have 100 people watch a live stream, but I'll have 5 people consistently comment in the chat. Right? You'll
Mm-hmm,
have
mm-hmm.
you'll have 10,000 people watch a podcast episode, and like 4 people give it a like, and it's like you just kind of accept that it's like a 1% conversion rate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of did that early on with the podcast though, with the whole from one topic to another. Is early on, people are like, you need to stick with one topic. By the way, people that don't have podcasts and have never done a podcast they're very quick to tell you how to do
Experts.
it. They're very quick to
Yeah.
tell you how to do it. You just gotta smile and say thank you and then just move the fuck on. But like early on, they like so I was interviewing these like Delta Force guys, and early on people are like, you need to do a military channel. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do a military channel because one, I'm going to get bored of it. And if I'm bored of it, it's not going to be entertaining. I'm
Yeah.
not going to
Content bad.
I'm not going to have fun. I'm just going to be doing it like it's homework. And two, like there's a ceiling to that. You can only get so many people who are going to watch that. So my logic has always been to hit as many different topics as possible to pull in the widest group of people possible. But more importantly, only have on people that I want to talk to. Because,
It's important. Important.
well, going to the gym, you can fake that. You don't have to be excited to go to the gym. You can just go and just push through it. It doesn't matter if you're happy or if you're hungover or if you're sad. It doesn't matter if it's Christmas or if it's July. You can go there and just fucking do the bench press, right? It doesn't matter. You can't just force through a podcast. If your heart and soul is not there, it's gonna come up in the like we're smiling, we're having a good time, we're making jokes, we're talking about Lizzo's asshole. Like that's funny. Like I'm having fun. If I didn't want to do this, I'd be sitting here and just be asking the most boring questions. I'd be like, so when did you get into gaming? Video games. Well, that's so crazy. Like you'd want to blow your head off. So my logic is that kind of translates with video games. Like the fact that 3,000 people a night have been watching me erase levels on Teardown with a mini is because I'm going in there, I'm explaining why I'm doing what I'm doing, and the chat's funny, and it doesn't matter what the episode is about, the chat's still just funny. So that's kind of yeah, I guess I always just kind of play whatever. I mean, I'll be in the middle. So I've been playing Teardown nonstop for the last week. I could very well play it for an hour tonight, and then in the middle of it, just say fuck this and start playing Tarkov, and
Never
not
again play it.
and not play Teardown until next summer. Like I cede no control to the crowd. So if anybody's been
I think it's
enjoying
great
us,
that you're able to do that as well. I think that's what Rumble is so good is because there is that ability to do that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like I was grinding YouTube for ages, and there's months where I'd have hundreds of thousands of views, and then you stop for, I don't know, 2 weeks and go back again, and you're instantly like, it's like you're being penalized. And I get it, I get how the algorithm works, and people will like whatever. But that instant demoralization there from
Mhm.
the videos not doing like you thought they would or that they have done sucks. And on Rumble, it's like, as long as your content is good, people are going to see it. You
Yeah,
know, it's like it just feels so good. I've seen people, I've seen people play all types of games on Rumble and do good. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
that freedom is amazing. It's
yeah.
amazing. It's the pressure of playing a game, like you said. People can read your emotions and stuff. If
Mhm.
even if you think you're putting on a solid face, you're going to have somebody that can tell.
You're gonna
Somebody's
tell
going to
them.
be able to tell, and it'll come through in the content. And I was doing it for ages. Like I look forward to when I get up, I look forward to jumping on Tarkov and streaming and having a laugh. For the last like couple of months before I jumped on Tarkov, I hated the thought of getting onto Warzone. I hated it. It was just so bad. I was just in such a horrible mood as well because the game is in such a bad place. And because I've been like the 1% of 1%, I notice things that other people don't. And the game is just so unrewarding, just unenjoyable. And
Yeah,
then that would then show in the content, right? Like there's going to be moments where instead of just shaking off whatever I'm annoyed about, I'll spend an hour ranting and raving about it. And then,
yeah.
most people want to come and watch you because they finish work and they just want to
And
come and chill.
they also
And
want to have
some of
fun.
them probably had a shitty day, or they're
Yeah.
listening to their fucking boss complaining. They don't want to come back and listen to you fucking
But you
complain
can.
too.
That's a
You know
good
what I
point. Yeah,
mean?
yeah, because so whereas like you and I are playing video games when we're relaxing at the end of the day, other people are also relaxing at the end of the day. And
Mhm.
no, I've 100% done that where I've turned on a game and like tried to act excited, and I feel like I'm selling my soul. I feel
Yeah.
like the devil is fucking me in the asshole. And I'm just like, I've done it for like 5 minutes where I'm like, whoa. And then I'll just stop and I'll be like, fuck this game. And I'll just exit out and open up something new.
Best thing
And,
to do.
but this thing is like, no, people aren't stupid. Some people are retarded, but like people aren't stupid. They can read your emotion. They can tell if you're not,
Mhm.
if it's not fun, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Just what it is. It's just what it fucking is, right? You can, you can only listen to a song so many times before you're like, fuck
Before you're
this.
sick of
You're like, fuck
it.
this fucking song. I'll listen to, and then you'll discover it 10 years later, and that's fine. Right. But like, I'll pull up games I haven't played in a couple years and I'll fall in love with them again, and that's great. But people can tell. And I can tell when I'm not having, because like you said, I'll just be like sitting there and I'll be like, I don't even want to stream tonight. And I'll be
Mhm.
like, but I gotta stream. And I'll be like, now I'm perverting like the one moment of happiness in my day, which is relaxing and playing video games. And instead, I'm like, we got to go put out content. I'm like, this is, this is shit.
Yeah, I mean, drive is important. Sometimes you have to do shit you don't want to do, right? Like
Sure,
sometimes you got to do something you don't want to do, you don't
sure.
enjoy it. But having that feeling of like, oh, this is not it. It's just the worst. And it translates out of you. People, like you said, people can see that. People see that, and you might think you're doing a good job of like enjoying the game, but if you deep down hate it, it's like
Yeah,
it shows. It shows. It's
yeah.
just now that I think back and I was like, damn, I don't even know how I was just playing the game for so long when I just didn't enjoy it. I guess it's like because COVID inflated stuff so much that kind of like my whole community was built on COD. That's where I make my money from. If I stop playing COD and I take a hit there, where the fuck is my money coming from? You know what I mean?
That's
It's
also a
like
real thing.
you're stuck in a thing. Then that's kind of what it is. Sure, like yes, the community is built on COD, but it's like the community makes it all possible. So if I stop playing COD, which is the community, then I mean logically this is not possible.
Well,
It's like that's the worst place to be. It's the worst place to be. And it's kind of like I have to thought about it. I'm like, what is worse? Is it to be working for someone you don't want to work for, or to be playing a game you really don't enjoy? Because it's pretty
it's
similar,
the
right?
same thing. Well, it's exactly the
your
same
job
thing.
provides money, but so does this game. So is the game actually like the job employer? Like it's I don't
Well,
know.
well, you're no, well,
I
you're
hate it.
hitting on like a core spiritual thing for me that I didn't bring up earlier because it's like such an absurd idea of like, am I having fun, blah, blah, blah. In 2013, I graduated college and I got into medical school. I studied nonstop for 4 years to get into medical school. I gave my life to it because that's what I wanted to do. But towards the end of college, I didn't love it anymore. So I got in and I decided not to go. And since then, I've been trying to be my own boss. And it took about 10 years of writing, graphic design, of trying to find, and the podcast is finally the thing that worked. But because I have gone through so much, and my logic is always this: if I'm going to do something I don't want to do for money, I'll go be a doctor and make money, get respect, and do something good for society. So if I'm going to do something I don't want to do for a paycheck, I'm going to go do that. If I am not going to negotiate with that and say, no, I'm going to enjoy what I'm going to do, then I'm going to enjoy what I'm going to do. So for me, it's like a deep thing. It's not, oh, I'm turning off this video game because I'm bored. I'm like, no, if I'm playing this video game and I don't want to, fuck all of this. I'll just go become a doctor.
Just be a doctor
So it's
instead.
like a
Yeah,
very deep
that's
spiritual
amazing. It's
thing for
actually
me. So
amazing.
I'm like, it is like part of my soul that I can't go through something. If I gambled so much and worked so hard and went through, I mean, about a decade of depression, I'm not gonna negotiate. I'm not gonna compromise. I'm gonna do
Hmm.
what I want to do. So if I want to get out a minigun and destroy sidewalks for 50 hours, I'm not going to explain it to anyone. I'm not going to apologize to anyone. People come in the chat, why are you playing this game? Go fuck yourself and just keep doing it. I've come too far. I have come too far to not enjoy myself. So
That's a really good position to be in mentally, though, to make that
be
decision and
honest with
to stick
yourself.
with it too. Yeah, because a lot of people just don't do it and won't do it, and I feel like they project out into the world such hate. But
I mean,
yeah, that's good.
I was doing graphic design 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and I loved making my own wild designs and shit. And that's now what like my merch store is for the podcast. I put all my designs on hoodies, the crazy psychedelic shit.
Cool.
But like I want to make whatever I want to make. And I realized the only way I was making money is when I was doing like commissions for people who wanted me to make like a birthday card or like a jersey for their little league team. And I was like, yeah, I'll do this. And so I'd find myself just doing that for hours a day and hating every second of it. And finally, I was like, if I'm gonna hate all day, every day, I'm gonna go get a white coat and be a fucking doctor. Like,
Yeah,
so I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck
Might as well
graphic
be a
design.
doctor, do that.
So I just opened up my laptop one day. And I was like, I'm gonna start doing a podcast. And that's kind of always been why I am me. I'm never gonna be anything but me. Is it's on such a core level of who I am that I, I can't lie. And if we're talking about Lizzo shitting on you, then that's what we're going to talk about because that's
Yeah, yeah.
you
I
know
feel like you shouldn't have to lie either. I kind of hate how the world is like that. Where sometimes you, like I was saying, sometimes you got to do stuff you don't want to do, right? But I feel like
sure.
this is different. It's kind of like I don't know, inauthentic or not genuine. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. Like you're just going against what you feel in the inside just for the
Yes.
sake of like, because I think I need to do this type of shit.
Yeah.
I hate how like it's like that.
Well,
I'm the same as you. I'll just do whatever I want whenever I want type of thing, except jump off of Warzone because I'll go poor.
yeah, yeah. Well, that and it's and then there are even with the podcast where I get to it's my dream and I get to do what I love every day. I mean, there's still shit I hate fucking making thumbnails. I hate sitting
Yeah.
down and taking 2 minutes on fucking some app on my phone and making a thumbnail. But I have to do it. I have to make a fucking thumbnail, right? I hate posting the links to Twitter, Getter, Truth, Gab, Free Space, Facebook, Red. I hate doing that.
Yeah,
That's something I
everywhere,
have to do.
everywhere.
It's something you have to do, right? And very rarely do I do an episode that I don't want to do, but sometimes I have to because I scheduled it and I read the book and the author agreed to, and then I realized the book sucks. But I'm like, well, then it's the reputation thing where you're like, this person is giving me time out of their day. Maybe
Mhm.
they don't want to do it either, but you're gonna show up and you're gonna do the best you can. So it's not that like every moment of it's fun. A lot of it is work you don't want to do. Like I
Mhm.
don't. A lot of it is shit you don't want to do. but overall, the entire package is something you want to do.
Allows
And
you to be more authentic too, right?
well,
You do
yes,
these little things that you don't like. That thumbnail, doing thumbnails and stuff sucks. It's so annoying. For me, it's a lot of the creative part of it, but you do these small things you don't really enjoy to be able
you're
to
just like
do them.
motherfucker,
And
you're fucking
and
putting the image in there and you're adding it, and the thumbs are fucking it up, and you're like, God damn it, and then the thumbnail is like half a megabyte too big, and it's like you need to re-upload the thumbnail, and you're like, oh,
yeah, you gotta
fucking,
resize this. Like, you know what?
I'm
Do
like,
we
I'm
need
gonna
a thumbnail?
I'm gonna drive my car into a fucking tree, like, yeah, but little stuff like that, right? It's it's whatever, but um, and yeah, like, but that's also like you all, it's a weird, it's not a science, it's kind of like an odd magic you have to feel out. Like there's no meter that tells me how
Mhm.
much longer I'm interested in teardown. I have exactly what I can just kind of feel it, where I'm like, nah, it's not as fun. It's not
Uh-huh.
as fun. And I've played through Far Cry 5 like 10 times. I've played the Grand Theft Auto campaign, I mean, truly probably 100 times. Ace Combat, like I've done all these things. I need something new. And now you're like Tarkov, and I'm like, the games I fall in love with the most are the games that I always write off. I'm like, this looks like it's shit. And then
That's
you
prime
download it.
example of me and Tarkov. Prime example. I wrote it off instantly, tried it, and was like,
Fuck
"You're an
this.
idiot."
And then you play for 10 minutes and you're like, ooh, what is this? You
Yeah,
play a
this
little
it's
more, and then you go to bed and you're like, I can't wait to play tomorrow. You're like, I
That's
can't.
literally it. It's literally it. Just
Yes.
obsessed with it. I'm very addictive as well, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just addicted. We've a little 6 month old, and like I'll start streaming, and I normally wake up at like 6 or 7 p.m. because
Yeah.
I go
Yeah.
to bed at like 12 a.m. with his feeds or whatever,
Yeah.
and I like he normally wakes at like 5 a.m. I'll still be streaming at 4 or 5, and I'll hear him stir. I'm like, shit, I actually have to stop now, look after the baby. And I'm like, I can't wait to go to sleep to wake up to jump back on. It's just like there's this is always
Yeah.
just wanting to go. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so enjoyable. It's actually insane.
But that's
It's
also what makes it good content, is because you can't fake. I mean, graphic design was a perfect example. If I was really in love with a piece I was making, you could tell. You would look at it and you'd be like, that's absurd. It's just some weird psychedelic. You can't make that because like you don't want to.
Mhm.
Jimi Hendrix was never like, I guess I gotta go make another song. No, he was
Yeah.
tripping dick on acid and like sleeping pills, and it was just, purple haze melting your face off. Like, you gotta love it. And yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty good problem to have. Um,
True.
but we gotta wrap this one up because I have another podcast in like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
I'm gonna email you. I'm just gonna give you my number. That would be easier. I am gonna download Tarkov. You also don't have to play with me. And
No, no, I'm down to play. We go
fuck
crack.
yeah. I have no idea how to do like a co-stream thing, so we're just gonna figure that out later. Um, I have no idea how to.
You
I don't know if
just
we're just gonna
start it
hang out on
up and
Discord or something. I have no idea.
Discord. Yeah, Discord's probably the
Okay,
easiest to communicate and shit.
yeah,
Um,
because when I play with friends, it's just, yeah, I just stream it and I just pipe in the Discord audio.
yeah, that's all we do. It's the exact
Yeah, I
same
don't know
thing.
why I had it in my mind that it was gonna be something more complex.
No, literally,
It's literally
you
the same
stream, I
shit.
stream. We jump in Discord, throw a link for your channel in the description. That's basically
That's
it. I
it.
mean, just
I don't
get
know
on
why
with it.
I'm making it to be more difficult than it is.
It is very straightforward.
This is episode 1217 of the podcast, and tonight will be
Twelve
episode
hundred and seventeen.
1217,
Damn.
and tonight will be
Damn.
episode 250 of the gaming stream. I don't know why all of a sudden I think that all the tactics have changed. That's combined.
Nearly
That's
1,500 episodes deep, and I was
1406.
like, what do I do?
Well, I don't know why I just had that in my, and combined, that's 1,467 episodes. I don't know why
Insane.
I had it. I think I texted Justin and I was like, or I called him yesterday. I was like, how do I stream? And he was like, you just stream. And I'm kind of realizing now as I say it out loud, I'm like, what do you mean? How do you do it? This
Justin
same
probably looked at the
bullshit.
message twice. He was like,
Does this get retarded?
how, what?
It,
What?
I'm
He's
saying it
got
out loud.
thousands of hours racked
Well,
up
I
and
don't
he's
know.
asking
Why
me
did I
how do
have
I
it in my
stream?
mind that it was some complex thing? No, no logic there, man. No, yeah, Tommy, just stream the game like you normally do.
Just do what you always do. Just,
Literally do what you've been
uh,
doing every day for the last 40 months. I don't know why I had it in my mind that it was some like black magic surgery we had to do.
Thankfully, it is very straightforward.
I'm
Thankfully.
I'm retarded. All right, dude. Well, yo, let's wrap this up. I'll email you my number if you could just text me, and then I got two more podcasts to do after this. It's 4 p.m. What time is it in Ireland right now? It's about 4 p.m. I
Um,
think.
10 to 9 at night.
Okay, 10 to 9. And you play late, right? You
Yeah, I'd
play
probably go from now to like 4 a.m. is normally good. Small fella normally. Sometimes if he's going to wake, he'll wake at like
4.
3 or 5. Yeah,
Is that 4 a.m. my time or your
my
time?
time. So like 9,
Three,
6,
seven,
7 hours from now.
6, 7 hours enough. 4 p.m. So yeah, I'll be on before then. I normally get on at like 8 or 9 p.m. So like 4 or 5 hours from now. So we'll be able to do something. Um, Not important. We'll figure it out later. I got to get ready for the next one. Dude, thank you so much.
Good
Guys,
one.
in the description is your Twitter, is your Rumble. I've subscribed and followed to both. Do the same. Don't make me look like a fucking idiot, guys. Go show them some love. Don't make me look like a bad host, okay? Don't fucking do
That's
this to
great.
me. All right, dude. Uh,
You're a legend, Tommy.
all
Lovely
right.
to meet you.
Very good to meet you
Make sure
too.
you don't
And
attack of any problems. Let me know, and
I'm
we'll
gonna
do some
download the
gaming.
upgraded version. I'm gonna go full retard and buy the expensive,
Full balls to the wall, huh?
full fucking dicks out on the table. We're gonna do it for Lizzo. We're gonna get fucked by a horse.
Oh
All
no.
right, dude. Thanks so much.